All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do for this Shark game, and the Shark game is kind of like Hangman, where you guess a word or a phrase. In this case, it's going to be a word, and every time you get a wrong letter, the shark gets closer to the swimmer until either the swimmer gets eaten or you win. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to my website, Google Rosansky Pittsgrove, and it should be the first site that comes up. Go over here to particular topics, and then go to Shark files, and then download all these files in here. There should be 13 files. 13 files. Download all of these, and they'll go right to your downloads folder. And there should be a shortcut there on your desktop. And then the next thing you're going to do, you're going to start a project, and you're going to create this interface right here. This interface has a label up here. That's label 1 for me with the name Shark. The label over here, that for me, that's label 2. Here is a group box, right? A group box whose text is letters guessed, right? So they keep track of the letters that they guessed here. We have a text box 1, button 1. We have a picture box here, and then you're going to bring the image by going to your picture box, right? Clicking on this and going to image, clicking the ellipsis button, click that, go to import, and then you're going to go to your downloads folder, right? Desktop, or you just go to downloads, it should be over here. You're going to choose shark0.jpg, this guy right here. This guy. Hit open. Okay, all right, I already have it there, so I'm not going to click open, but click open for that one. Hit OK. And there it is, and that's how we're going to start. Oh, by the way, also there's a, if you click on your form and go to icon, the icon property, right? You can put a little icon up here, makes it look a little better. So if you click the ellipsis button and you go to downloads, you're going to see the shark.ico. Ico is a icon, the extension for an icon. So just choose shark.ico for that, and that'll come up. Also, the text for this whole this form is going to be shark. So go down, click on the form, go to text, and then shark, and that'll show over here. So then you're ready to code. And what we're going to do here, when we start this, a input box is going to come up. So you would give the computer to another person, and they would type into the input box the word to be guessed, and then they can give it back to you or to another person to play the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to create, you read about lists yesterday, we're going to make a list, right? A list is kind of, it's kind of like an array, right? But it can grow and shrink. And we're going to create a list of labels, and they're going to be white, and they're going to be like little white rectangles. We're not going to add them now. I'm not going to add them right now, but the word will be up here, okay? And each letter is going to be on a label. You'll see how we do that. So the first thing you're going to do is double click the form. So you're going to want to double click the form, and you're going to go into the form 1 load, and we're going to code in there. But first we need a couple of form level variables. The first thing we want is a string, and that string is going to equal just a single space. That's all, single space. And then dim, we're going to say W as new list, and we're going to make a list of labels. You're not going to say labels, you say of label. And then we want dim num guess as integer equals 0. So we have a string, and you'll find out what that is. Here's our list of labels that we just pointed out. That's going to be there across the top. That's going to be the actual word that you're guessing, and they're going to look like those little boxes that you see on Wheel of Fortune, right? If you guess the letter, it actually appears in there. And how we're going to do it is the letters are going to actually be in there, but they're going to be the same color as the background, so they're going to be invisible. You're not going to be able to see them. And then this is going to keep track of the number of guesses that the person guessed. So in our form, right, we want to ask the user to type in the word, right? Again, another person's going to take the computer and type this word in. Usually when you play a game like this, there's a huge dictionary of words that it chooses randomly from, and then you can play. But you're gonna have a person type it in without you looking, and so then you can play the game. So we're gonna say do while a do while loop. This string a dot contains. Now don't worry what that means because we haven't done strings yet, and we will. Right now we're doing this program to look at lists and how useful a list can be. So do while a contains a space, and we're going to say a equals input box, and we're going to say enter a word, no spaces. Right, we're not going to do a spaces right now. So just enter a word. And then we're going to end the loop there. So this is going to keep looping while a contains a space. Right? So you can't not have a word in there. That's what it's saying. And you can't have a phrase with spaces. So we're going to end day one with this, because this will get the word, and then we're ready to play the game. Right? We're going to set up the word in here, the list of labels, so you'll be able to see the word in the little white blocks, right? That'll contain each letter for the word. You're not going to see the word. And then day two, we'll deal with setting up the game, setting up that list. Day three will be the button. When they click this button, the guess button, there's a lot that has to be done for that. And that'll be day three. So this concludes day one of Shark Shark. Oh, by the way, don't forget to rem your name in here somewhere. Right? Joe Schmo, whatever. Oh, don't put my name in there. Put your name. Joe Fisher. Right? John Doe. Something that makes me know that you did this. I'm done day one.